have divorced 3 times. I've married this same man for 3 times and I divorced him 3 times. My story might sound funny, but it's the truth. I don't know if I should address him as my ex because I'm still living with him. I met him when we were in secondary school. He was my senior. For some reason, he always defended me from other students. We started off as lovers and I enjoyed my secondary school days. He was 2 years ahead of me, so he graduated before me. Before he graduated, he handed me over to his younger brother to take care of me, like to make sure that no one hurts me or make me cry. I wouldn't say I loved him at first, but as we grew stronger and we became inseparable. After he graduated from secondary school, he wrote JAMB 3 times, and on the 3rd one, I wrote once and we entered the same school. Throughout our university days, we lived as couple and everyone knows us as power couples. As much as we loved each other, we have our differences as well. And these differences always made us to quarrel. He's an introvert while I'm an extrovert. I love going out, having fun with friends, but he would rather stay at home. Sometimes if I go clubbing in school and come back, he will accuse me of dating other guys and we'll quarrel, separate for a while and we'll come back together because he cannot really do without me. Throughout our 4 years in the university, we separated like 5 times. Not just 1 month separation, like 5 months, 6 months separation. But we still find our way back to each other. In fact, before our graduation, we were quarreling. 2 months before we wrote our final exams, people that came to congratulate us were the one that made us come back together. After our graduation, some companies came to our school and the best students were called. He was one of them, so he was employed. At that time, I was staying with my sister who stays in Lagos and I was looking for a job. We were not living in the same city, but we called every day. The distance relationship was not funny, but we coped for a while. I can't visit him because I don't know where to tell my sister that I was going. And as someone that just got a job, he couldn't even come over to come and see me. So after 1 year and 3 months of working, I already got a job somewhere in Lagos. He flew to Lagos and proposed to me because he said the distance is killing him and he cannot see himself coping without me. After 4 months of engagement, we got married. I thought we used to have relationship problem when we were in school. But after marriage, it became worse. At first, our marriage was going really well. But a few months into the relationship, he started setting rules. All of a sudden, he doesn't want me to go out. He doesn't want me to work. He doesn't want me to make friends. Imagine my husband asking me to stay at home, that he will go to the market while coming back from work. The marriage that felt like a freedom became a cage. He changed and it felt as if I don't know him anymore. When I couldn't get hold of my husband, I became worse. I started challenging his orders because I can't let a man treat me like that. At some point, it was becoming so toxic, so we filed the first divorce. 7 months into the divorce, he came begging that he cannot do without me, that life has been so hard without me. And at some point, I agreed and went back to him. We got married the 2nd time. It wasn't long again, another problem came. The worst part is that he's the one that will bring up the divorce topic. He will always say, if you know you cannot do this anymore, please let me contact my lawyer for divorce. Before you know what is happening, an invite will come for me to visit his lawyer. So we divorced the 2nd time and we got divorced the 3rd time. This time around, it was after 1 year and 6 months that he came back crying like a baby. So I agreed to follow him on the basis that we're not going to get married again. It had been 3 years now and we even had kids together. No marriage, and we have been living in peace. I feel it was the marriage scene that is giving him entitlement and I don't want to get married again. I rather stick to being a side chick than getting married to a man who would divorce me the next minute.